Hi, my name is Morgan Brooks, and today I'm going to talk with you about the new Windows 10 feature Task View, which includes virtual desktops. We'll also talk about the productivity apps Advanced English Dictionary and Wi-Fi Commander, which can operate with the Windows 10 system. First, we'll talk about Task View. Task View is a new feature to Windows 10. Windows has previously supported virtual desktops run through other applications. However, this is the first time that virtual desktops have been native to the Windows operating system. Virtual desktops are an easy way to organize your tasks while multitasking. They allow you to hop seamlessly from one set of tasks to another, saving valuable time you may have otherwise spent searching through open windows to find the window you were looking for. You can get to Task View by two different methods. The first method is pressing the Windows key on your keyboard and the Tab key on your keyboard at the same time. The second method is by clicking the Task View icon, which can be found on your taskbar to the right of your search bar or icon. Sometimes the Task View icon looks a little different than the one shown on this desktop, but you want to look for an icon that has two rectangles arranged in some way. In the upper center portion of your screen, you'll see all of your open tasks for a particular desktop. You can see which applications are open in each desktop by hovering over the desktop on the lower half of the screen here. In order to create a new desktop, you can press the plus icon. Depending on your Windows 10 version, the plus icon may be accompanied by the words Add a new desktop or just New Desktop, and the icon may be located either where it is located on the desktop on your screen, or in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, or even in the middle of your screen, depending on your Windows 10 version. If you wish to add open applications to a new virtual desktop or any existing virtual desktops, simply drag the application onto the desktop you wish to add it to and release it. Alternatively, you may right-click the open application and select Move to, and then the desktop you wish to move the application to from the drop-down menu that appears. You can close your open applications in Task View by right-clicking them and selecting Close from the menu, or by clicking the X icon in the application's upper right-hand corner. The virtual desktops may also be closed in a similar fashion by clicking the X icon in the upper right-hand corner of the virtual desktop. If you have open applications in a virtual desktop that you close, then those applications will then move to the next available virtual desktop. This is handy if you accidentally close a virtual desktop. If you wish to close all of the applications in a virtual desktop, you must close each application individually. However, you can do this very easily in Task View in the upper portion of the screen seen here. To review, you can access Task View by pressing the Windows key and Tab key at the same time or by clicking the Task View icon in the taskbar. You can move applications to a virtual desktop by dragging and dropping them, or by right-clicking the application and then selecting Move to and selecting the virtual desktop you wish to move the application to from the drop-down menu that appears. Up next, we'll talk about one of the two productivity apps we'll cover, the Advanced English Dictionary app, a dictionary app that contains more than 400,000 entries. You can find the Advanced English Dictionary app in the Windows Store, and you can download it for free. One of my favorite features of the Advanced English Dictionary app is that it begins yielding results as soon as you start typing. You can select the first result in the list by hitting your Enter key, and you can select the other items in the list by navigating to them with your arrow keys and then hitting your Enter key, or by clicking on the entry. As you can see, the results list includes entries of both the words you might find in a common dictionary, as well as more unusual colloquial phrases. The entries also include common English acronyms. The app also features pronunciation audio for American English and United Kingdom English as well. Some additional features of the Advanced English Dictionary app are a Word of the Day section if you like to build your vocabulary. This clock icon here also reveals your word search history, which we'll view in more detail on the next slide. The star icon represents a favorites list you can populate with words you'd like to save. Additionally, as you can see in the image on the right of the slide, many entries also include a relation section. This section shows terms that are related to the initial entry. Additionally, some entries include pictures as well. On the left of this slide, there is the history section I spoke of earlier. You have the option to erase your history with the remove buttons located at the bottom of the history section. On the right side of the slide is the current rating as of the making of this presentation for the Advanced English Dictionary in the Windows Store. As you can see, many people view this app favorably, with it gaining an average of 4.4 out of 5 stars with 1,663 reviews. Next, we'll move on to another productivity app that you can find in the Windows Store, Wi-Fi Commander. Wi-Fi Commander shows you all of the nearby wireless networks and details about them. Wi-Fi Commander comes free as a trial, or you can buy it for $1.99. Wi-Fi Commander lists the names of the wireless networks around you if the network security setting has its name set to visible. Otherwise, Wi-Fi Commander will just show you the statistics of the network and label it as hidden. Wi-Fi Commander shows the encryption method a wireless network uses, as well as the authentication method for the network. Additionally, by clicking on the icons that are lowercase n's or a lowercase g in this slide, I can discover the protocol the wireless network uses. Wi-Fi Commander also lists the router manufacturer, the main channel that the wireless network broadcasts on, as well as the frequency at which the network broadcasts. It also lists the uptime for each network. Additionally, Wi-Fi Commander displays how strong each network's Wi-Fi signal is where you are, indicating this by color and the length of the bar under the network's name. The longer the bar, the stronger the signal. Green is the strongest class of signals, the yellowish-orange pictured on the slide is around medium strength, and red is poor strength. Wi-Fi Commander has plentiful sorting and grouping options. On this slide, you can see the grouping options. The sorting options are similar to the grouping options. You can also refresh your scan to view the more current statistics for the nearby wireless networks. I found Wi-Fi Commander useful because it allowed me to detect what channels the majority of the wireless networks around me were utilizing so that I could change my channel to one that was not being used so that I could get better performance from my network. In conclusion, today we learned about Windows 10 Task View with virtual desktops, the Advanced English Dictionary app, and the Wi-Fi Commander app. Here is a screenshot of the Advanced English Dictionary app and the Wi-Fi Commander app pulled up in Windows 10 Task View. I hope you can use what we've learned today to find it easier to be more productive with your time in Windows 10.